The Emory University Goizueta Business School offers a 1-year full-time MBA program. So once you go to your login, you will have the option of selecting the 1-year full-time program as well. So you can just open that application. We will walk through in terms of how you need to submit the 1-year MBA application for the Emory Goizueta MBA. Once you start with the application, you will have the option of selecting a second preference of program. This is very much similar to the 2-year MBA program. Here you have the option of selecting your concentration or area of interest. So this gives you a wide variety of options to select from: accounting, consulting in human capital, internal strategy, management or strategy and technology. You have an option of concentration area in sustainability and CSR, diversity, equity and inclusion, entrepreneurship, finance, accounting, corporate finance, general management, healthcare, marketing, analytics, brand management, and operation and production. Apart from that, there is real estate, supply chain, and social enterprise nonprofit. So you have a lot of options to choose from. And if you are undecided, you can very well select undecided at this point in time. It's perfectly fine. Following which, go ahead with the section on the reapplication. So if you are a reapplicant, you need to add over here as to which year did you apply previously and have you been enrolled with any other program at the Emory University. Following which, add the information about what other schools you are applying to. After this section is the basic section where you add the basic information about your profile, your name, your contact details, and your citizenship. All of this information comes in the basic section. Then you have to add your educational journey. So in the educational journey, add institution, add the country where you have graduated from, what is the level of study that you had attended, and then add the dates attended along with the transcripts. The PDF of the transcript needs to be added over here. If there are multiple pages to your transcript, then put all of that into a single PDF and attach it to this part of the application form. Next is the test requirement. So full-time test waiver, in case you are going ahead with the test waiver, that applying for the GMAT or the GRE test waiver is another part of the application process. It is not included within this, but there are different deadlines for the test waiver. So if you are planning to apply to the January 8th deadline for this application, remember that the test waiver application needs to go to the school by December 15th, 2023. Make sure that this is something that you comply with. If you are planning to submit the test scores, then the next section is the valid section for you. You have to select which is the score that you are adding. So you have options from GMAT, GMAT Focus, or the GRE. For each of these test scores, you will need to add the test date, your scores in the complete numbers that you have, and the percentiles. For GMAT, the AWA and the IR score will also be considered for the Goizueta 1-year MBA application, and choose the relevant code to send the official score report from the GMAT portal. This is for the GMAT and the GMAT Focus Edition. Submit the test date, total score, the verbal, quant, and the data insight score. The other option is the GRE. For the GRE, submit the verbal, quant, and analytical writing scores as well as percentiles and the test date. So this information goes into this part of the application. Next is your professional journey. Add the information about all the employment details, starting date, the ending date, the company compensation, your titles, job description, and the reason for leaving. Add your total months of internship experience and total months of postgraduate work experience. Both of these are in months. Add the information about the sponsorship. If you are sponsored, if not, then that is also an option. Add your resume and your LinkedIn profile. Your LinkedIn profile and keep it up to date, with respect to your professional strengths. The next section is about the Emory network and personal connections, family from the Goizueta or the Emory school, or significant life journey is the section where you describe your extracurricular activities, the honors and awards, professional certifications, and international experience. International experience is a very important section of this application process. Add the type of experience, the purpose of, and the dates. You the option of selecting the clubs at Goizueta that you are interested in. Mention that information. The next part of the application section is about the recommendations. Two letters of recommendations are required for the 1-year MBA application for Emory Goizueta. Add the name and the details of your recommenders. Also add whether you are waiving the right to access the report or not. Finally, place your signature. Add two recommenders. An email will go to them. They will be required to add information about your candidature. One of the recommenders would always be a person who has known you in a direct supervisor capacity. This is very important for the recommendation section. Following the recommendation section is the essays area. So there are two mandatory essays. One is about your post-MBA career goals and about your leadership story. There is an optional essay if you will that requires explanation like your work experience, any gap, recommenders or academic history. Use the optional essay to explain about that. The next section is the video essay. The video essay is conducted from within this portal itself. There will be an option to start the test. You can change the question thrice. When you start the test, the question will display on the screen. You have 30 seconds to think about your response and 60 seconds to respond, post which the record will be saved within the application. If you feel that that was not your best response and you want to take another try at it, then you can retake the test up to a maximum of 3 times. Interview for this application is by invitation. So once you have submitted the application, the school will decide if they want to interview you. This was almost the last section. The next section is about attestations and signature. You always review whether you have submitted all the parts of the application. And once all the reds means that these are all things which are missing in the application. Once you are done with this, the application is ready to submit for the 1-year MBA program at the Goizueta Business School. So all the best for your application and feel free to get in touch with us in case you have any queries or need any assistance with the application, the essays or the interview preparation. If you have any other questions, you can also put a comment in the section below and we'll be happy to address that for you.